van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say that basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. How's everybody doing? Good morning to everybody. It's 11:34 in the morning today, July 7th of 2021. We're live broadcasting you all the way from Tijuana, Mexico. In our beautiful city, the door to the country, man. Tijuana, Mexico. Bless every single one of you. We are live at Facebook, and also we are live on both platforms. We are live on YouTube. So thank you so much for everybody that is joining in. God bless everybody that is watching. We were live earlier in the migrant camp in El Chaparral. We were live, and our whole purpose to go over there is because breaking news, the president of Haiti has been assassinated. This is horrible news from the president of Haiti that it was assassinated this morning. This is breaking news. So what we did was, immediately, what we did was to go to the migrant camp and ask immediately from Haiti, what do they think about the assassination of the president of Haiti? A lot, some of them, they don't want to talk about it. Some of them, they did not even know that their president was recently assassinated, and other ones. And you know what? We don't want to talk about it. We know that there are a lot of delinquents. All of them, they're saying there's a lot of poverty. There's a lot of insecurity. The military is not even present basically in the part of Haiti. And also I asked one migrant, what do you think about the Clintons? And immediately he said, they stole a lot from us. They stole a lot. So the article, it is from Alfredo Alvarez Noticias. This was released today on the 7th of July. The president of Haiti was attacked around 1 o'clock in the morning. Informed the Claude Joseph informed that the president of Haiti, Jovenel Moïse, around 1 o'clock in the morning, around in between in the 7th of July, a group of unrecognized ambush, the residency where the president of Haiti was located at, and some of them that were speaking English and Spanish. They attacked the private residence of the president and they gunshot him till death. The first lady received a gunshot, and she is in aggravated condition right now. This is the statement of communication that it was done by the Republic of Haiti. It says that el comandante, the commandant in chief, Prime Minister Dr. Claude Joseph. The document is in French, so I will try to do the best that I can. It's saying that that CSPN, the appellant to population, declares as calm the situation. That declares the secretary to pays control to the police and the national police of the forces of armed Haiti. Also, it says to take measures to continue to protect the nation of the Democratie et la République Vaincron. So basically, they're basically giving the statement that they're going to continue to, and this statement was done by Dr. Claude Joseph, the Prime Minister of Haiti. So basically, they're saying a communication that it was done, that the president has been, assassinated, and ultimately that they're going to protect this. They're going to protect this inhuman and barbare. It says inhuman et barbare. Le Premier Ministre, Dr. Claude Joseph, appelait la population au calme. So basically, they are referring to the population, and also the one that is, given the statement is Dr. Claude Joseph, that is practically saying that they're going to continue with the democracy on there and find, justice for the assassination of this horrible assassination to the president of Haiti. Now, this ultimately triggered us to go to the migrant camp right now. And there's a lot of speculations for everybody that is watching. First speculation is that, they're saying that it was the DEA. Some of the explanations that it's a speculation, conspiracies that they're made and managed, not reality, not factual, just for people to investigate and just for people to, to Google or duck or whatever you want to do. Basically, they're saying that it was, the DEA. A lot of them, they're saying that it was a terrorist group inside of Haiti. There was a terrorist group inside of Haiti, and another ones it was the organized crime. That it was, basically inside of the, of the territory where, the situation was mishandled and this horrific situation happened. So the president of Haiti got assassinated today at 1 o'clock in the morning by an unorganized terrorist group. There's a video that is going really viral. I didn't want to put that video on my live feed because I haven't confirmed that it's actual factual video about the situation when it happened. So I didn't want to put that video on. So I was waiting for a confirmation that that video was actually part of it. So today, we went to the migrant camp in El Chaparral. We attended the migrant camp in El Chaparral. And of course, and ultimately, our number one purpose was to inform that the migrant camp is going to be removed. Number one, that is going to be removed from this particular place. But ultimately, our purpose was to ask migrants from Haiti, what do they think about the assassination in terms to the president of Haiti? I asked also about the Clintons. What do they think about the Clintons? And one migrant said they stole everything from us. So this is me right here today at around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I was around 9 o'clock in some fraction in the morning. I was there. I walked through the whole migrant camp. I went in there. I've been there for, multiple times. So I walked in there, and this is what, there was 3 occasions that I talked to 3 migrants from Haiti. And this is what they told us about the assassination and towards the president of Haiti.
¿Qué opinas del presidente de Haití que lo mataron?
What do you think about the president of Haiti that it was killed?
¿Sí viste?
Did you see?
Lo acaban de matar al presidente de Haití, lo asesinaron.
They just killed the president of Haiti. Have you heard about that?
¿Sí? ¿Qué opinas acerca de?
Yes, I heard about that. What is your opinion about that?
Es increíble, ¿no? La inseguridad en Haití.
It is incredible, the insecurity in Haiti. What is going on? What do you think about that? I haven't been there. It's been a long time since I've been there.
Pero es increíble la inseguridad en Haití, ¿no, hermano?
But it's incredible, the insecurity in Haiti. Haiti is a really, insecure country. Haiti doesn't have security. That's why it happened. They don't have any soldiers.
No tiene soldados, no tiene nada. Es una completa inseguridad.
There's a complete insecurity, I say to him.
Dicen que fueron grupos de la DEA.
They say in their inspection that there were groups from the DEA.
O también que fue un grupo guerrillero dentro de.
Or it was a terrorist group inside of Haiti. What do you think about that?
¿Qué opinas?
I don't know. I've been out of Haiti for the longest of time. I haven't been in Haiti for quite some time.
¿Te fuiste a dónde? ¿A Portugal?
Where do you went to? Portugal? After you migrated from Haiti, you went to Portugal. I went to Brazil. I went to Brazil.
Brasil. Bueno. Monte
I said, well, okay, thank you very much. I said Monte Bregato in Portuguese. That is, thank you very much.
Monte Bregato. Sí.
He's talking to me saying, you speak Portuguese. I said, I understand it a little bit.
¿Cuánto tiempo estuviste allá?
And he says, I've been there in Brazil. I've been there for quite some time. And I said, oh, yeah, how much time? He's talking to me in Portuguese. So I said, okay. So, I respond in Spanish. I said, oh, so how much time you been there?
5 años.
I said, so 5 years.
¿Qué hacías allá en Brasil?
What do you used to do in Brazil?
Trabajar.
Work.
Fuerte.
Work hard. I'm here now in Tijuana, and I've been here in Tijuana for 5 years. So after that, I tried to find another migrant that it was reference to this situation, and try to ask them about the current situation that there was occurring in basically in Haiti of the president being assassinated. And this is another migrant that we found on the road as we were, walking. And I went over there and I asked him, hey, what do you think about, the assassination of the president of Haiti, of your president? And this is another gentleman that it was on camera and he did not even know. And look at his Spanish. His Spanish is extremely fluent. They just assassinated the president of Haiti. Do you know? They say that there's groups, that there's speculations that there was DEA groups or it was terrorist groups. What do you think? You haven't seen the news? No. Incredible. Go to social media and try to find it. They just assassinated him. How do you live insecurity in Haiti? How do you look insecurity in Haiti? What is your perception of the insecurity in Haiti? Really fragile. They're saying that there's no military over there. There's nothing over there. Yeah, there's barely little military, but it's just a little bit. There's a little security, and I said poverty is really strong over there, and a lot. What is your opinion? It's saying the poverty is a lot, and he says yes, a lot. What is your opinion of Clintons? The Clintons stole a lot from Haiti. They look what he says. I ask, what do you think about the Clintons? They stole, a lot of it from your land, and he said they stole everything. They destabilized our island. They said that they were going to, build a better infrastructure in Haiti, and they never did. And they stole everything from us. They stole, everything from us. So after that, I went to other group of migrants right here, which I was, other group of migrants from Haiti. Ultimately, my number one purpose was to ask, what is the situations right now with their opinion of the assassination of the president of Haiti. Coffee every morning, man. And this was his response of this migrant from this question about the assassination of the president of Haiti. There's a lot of organized groups over there, a lot of groups, and there's a lot of insecurity over there. And it's something political. It is between political parties over there. It's a political party war. It's really complicated. It's all political. So I believe that it's more of a political party that in an organized group, or what you were saying about the DEA. The insecurity in Haiti is it's enormous. There's no security. There's no security. No. There's a lot of poverty. Yes. There's a lot of poverty. Yes. And then I ask about the Clintons, and they say we don't know anything about the Clintons. So this was, our interviews today at the migrant camp today in the morning, as we walked, through the migrant camp. We asked, particularly, interviews. Exclusively, we were right there also to communicate to you guys at the migrant camp that has been there for 4 months already. There's on unsanitary conditions. There's more than 500 kids, almost 2,500 people in that migrant camp. A lot of activists that are in there, instigating and motivating situations where people are not going there and to not broadcast the reality and the truth about what is going on. But ultimately, the migrant camp is going to be relocated to a place at a shelter downtown. Why downtown? A lot of people are saying it's just across the street. It's close to the border. The reason why downtown, it is the specific reason why. It is because, there is a situation which it comes with right now, which it comes with the jobs that these people already have. A lot of these, they're saying that a lot of these people, they already have jobs, so they don't want to move far away. And the governor of our state of Baja California gave out a statement saying, we know why the migrants, they don't want to move. They don't want to move because they feel close to the wall. They feel close to the border. So they feel close that they have a better possibility to achieve the political asylum and refugee asylum close to the actual particular place of port of entry. Also, the lawyers and the activists that they're helping the particular, population of this migrant camp, they are close to the downtown area. So they feel more comfortable and they feel more as is in a way secure. With them being close to them and ultimately, talking to them on a daily basis. So this was my visit today to the migrant camp in the morning. Friendly. Everybody was really friendly. Everybody was, was basically, on their normal daily basis. It has grown, as I shown you a couple of weeks ago, that I went over there because there was a massive confrontation between people from Haiti and massive. It was an exaggeration that it was a confrontation between people of Haiti and also people of Central America because a migrant from Haiti was attacked late at night with rocks and knives in his tent. So that, trickled into a confrontation later on the late morning, around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. That confrontation happened. So this migrant camp has incredibly grown. We went over there in the morning and we were broadcasting for you guys how it is all of it developing right now as it's going to be moved. You see that bridge behind me? That's why I paused the video. That bridge behind me is where you cross that bridge and you are in downtown area. So across that bridge is where, practically 5 minutes away from where they're located at, 5 to 10 minutes with no traffic. The new place that they're going to try to rent is going to be over there. So they, it's really important for everybody to know that, the migrant camp is going to be relocated due to, now supposedly speculations that the port of entries are going to be open. And if the port of entries are, are going to be open, this is, there's a comment right here by our partner and colleague, Anthony Agüero. We'll put it on the screen. says he was killed. The president was killed because he was against the COVID-19 hype. So let's investigate on that. Is one of the reasons why. And let's find out. Specifically, if he says that, practically he's, almost accurate. It's 100% accurate. So let's find out about that, and let's, say, and let's see if it was that. There's a lot of, oh my God, man. Everything is changing right now drastically. Everything is changing right now extremely drastically in our world. And it has to do a lot with, with all this, changes that the globalization is occurring right now. So, it's amazing what, the migrant camp has converted into. It's, it's unsanitary what is going on over there. So we are going to move to a downtown area that is close by. I just explained why. And this has, specifically change into this this report that it was done, but it was done by Uniradio Informa. Let me see if yes, this is the accurate one. So this was a report done by Uniradio Informa, where Olga Sanchez Cordero, that is the one that has been inviting the majority of the migrants into our country, was in Tijuana with the governor of Baja California. This, report was done by Uniradio Informa. As you see in the migrant camp from afar away, Uniradio Informa has done a phenomenal coverage of what has been happening in the migrant camp. And ultimately, we have been also doing this kind of reports. This is the actual situation. This is Olga Sanchez Cordero, and this is what she said about the migrant situation at the migrant camp when she was asked about this. I came over here to see what kind of attention we can give to the migrants of the people that they are right there on federal property, that is El Chaparral. Because we already have installations of immigration over here in Tijuana. And we're hoping that the migrants will, go to this to those installations and to not be in the conditions that they are right now. So, this is the head chief of, of immigration, Olga Sanchez Cordero. This is the actual situation. Now, this is another person, a really important person that is talking about the situation in the migrant camp. Look what she has to say. Her name is Carla Ruiz McFarland. She is the actual mayor of our city of Tijuana. And also, this is her opinion that she says about, the current situation of the migrant camp. She's basically saying that there's other places where they can go. There's other places where they can also be stationed, and it's not expensive. Also, we just rented a place that is not expensive, so this is a place that we can go. So we are going to put these people. The municipal city of Tijuana is going to be the one that is going to pay for this shelter for the 2,500 migrants. It's a place that is cheap. It's not expensive. Also, the state going to be supporting this move. But who's going to bring the food, is going to bring the supplies, is going to be the federal government. So this was, ultimately some of the news that it was given. Also, our governor said something about this opinion. This was a meeting that they had, our Governor Bonilla, actual Governor Bonilla, and this is Olga Sanchez Cordero again saying about the migrant situation. Is the Secretary of Government, Olga Sanchez Cordero, and she's saying, "Oh, there's already been a logistic. We're already arranging this to also, give them jobs, also to give jobs." And this is a phenomenal statement. Wow, man. I will pause this because this is what the leftists. This is for everybody that is watching right now. For everybody that is watching right now, get to know what she says right here. We don't have a migrant crisis. Holy cow. Where does this woman is living? What kind of planet is she on? 21,000 unaccompanied migrants in the United States of America. 15,000 people from Haiti in a horrible condition in Tapachula, which I am going to play an audio right now to prove to this woman that she is lying about this horrible situation, which migrants are now being actually tortured in the migrant station, Siglo XXI, 21st century, which we have been there 3 times. This is the current situation in El Chaparral, which takes you to a complete crisis right there. The insecurity in the borders, the enormous insecurity with the organized crime incentivizing. But get to know, this woman is, really buddies and, with the president. So look what she says right here when she's asked about there's a crisis at the border. Look what she says. We don't have a migrant crisis. We don't have a migrant crisis. That's what she says. And the governor speaks right here, and this is what he says, because this practically to how these, what is the actual feeling about the migrants that they now want to move from the migrant camp. This is the actual purpose and the actual reason why they don't want to move from the migrant camp. And the number one reason why is because they feel close to the border. If they feel close to the border, this feels that they actually, they don't want to move because they feel that their possibilities are much stronger if they are close to the border. This is our governor, Jaime Bonilla, saying this clearly. They don't want to go to that particular place that is like a warehouse. And the migrants, they're saying, we did not came over here to be on a warehouse. And I understand them. They are coming here, with the hopes of the American dream. So that was the words of our governor, Jaime Bonilla. As you're seeing, live video, actual video of how the current situation of the migrant camp, which is going to be removed not too far away, because the border is going to be open and habilitated again. It is going to be on current, habilitation. Now it's going to go back to normal. So, this is Olga Sanchez Cordero not talking about a crisis at our border. For God's sake, listen to this audio that it just came in, undisclosed audio from our contacts in Tapachula. This is the actual situation in Tapachula. This audio came in from a migrant from Cuba that he is explaining how the crisis and the horrible treatment that the migrants are being detained in this migrant station, Siglo XXI in Tapachula. Look at, hear this out.
Adriana, yo no sé dónde están los derechos humanos ahí, hermana. Te mandé un audio hoy que me mandó ahora y dice que le tiran la comida en el piso.
She's talking to another migrant and says, Marina, I don't know where the human rights are there. They're saying that they're throwing the food on their floor to the migrants.
Que la tratan mal, que hay unos oficiales de policía ahí que la amenazaron que le iban a tirar la pimienta.
They're treating them bad. There's some officials right there that they're throwing, gas, into their, into their face. Listen to what I gotta say. And almost this woman that got tortured like this inside the migrant station almost died because of this treatment. Do you understand? This woman is gonna die in there. We gotta move quickly. Today they threatened her because she was speaking. Because an audio was leaked, and the audio that it was leaked, now the information is all the way out. And the audio was leaked, and she was begging me to help her, and I said, honey, it's Sunday. There's nothing that we can do on Sunday. I'm just telling you how the things are in the migrant station, Siglo XXI right now, in Tapachula. They're treating them bad. They're treating them really bad. The food is on the floor. They're eating on the floor. Sometimes they eat that. Sometimes they eat it because it's in the floor. Because they don't, the problem is that they don't have nothing to record the actual situation in there. Those people, they're not qualified to work in there. Those people, they should not even be working there. You understand me? They're treating us like dogs. We are not dogs.
Ahora tiene la boca reventada completa por dentro.
Now they hit her on the mouth, and she is completely, they hurt her on her face. They punch her face. So this is actually a situation which is occurring in this is a migrant from Cuba explaining about another migrant that is inside of the migrant station Siglo XXI, which this migrant station Siglo XXI, it is a station that is located in Tapachula. Tapachula, it is the city that connects to Guatemala. This migrant station has been accused of inhuman treatment, ultimately has been accused of irregularities of corruption, also has been accused of ultimately distribution of drugs, distribution of tobacco, and ultimately the mistreatment of officials from the government of Mexico, mistreating people, mistreating human beings as they are animals. This is an actual situation in the migrant station. These are audios that they are being leaked from inside of the migrant station. So this talks to you about that there's a crisis in the migrant station. There's a horrible situation of crisis in the migrant station. There's a crisis in Tapachula with the migrant situation of more than 15,000 people from Haiti entering and waiting on their process on inhuman conditions. Crisis at the border of Reynosa, in Tamaulipas, in Ciudad Acuña, in Nuevo León, with the unaccompanied minors. There's a crisis over here in Tijuana with over here in the migrant camp, and you are Olga Sanchez Cordero, the Secretary of Government in our country. I'm over here and you say that we don't have a crisis. How in the hell is this? Holy cow, people. Holy moly for everybody. What the hell, man? It's just unbelievable that is happening. Everything that is happening, it is just unbelievable for everybody. Isn't it? It's just incredible. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting, Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. Also, we're live at Facebook and we're live at YouTube. If you'd like to contribute, also we got our, our PayPal in the description box. So another thing that happened that is aggravated. Yesterday, the president of Mexico got confronted by Jorge Ramos. And he got confronted by Jorge Ramos. And Jorge Ramos, the journalist from Univision, asked the president of Mexico, what is your opinion now on, on the massive murders that have been in the country? What is your opinion now about the actual situation of insecurity in Michoacan with the cartel? What is your opinion now of the more than 86,000 murders that happened under your government? And, and also every time says, those are bad statistics. I have other numbers. This is a video that it was released by a National Guard officer who, he was absolutely upset of the decision that it was taken by the president of Mexico to stand down against the organized groups in Aguililla, Michoacan, and also the cartel organized crime in Aguililla, Michoacan. A National Guard officer was hurt on this confrontation. This is what really happened, and this is the war that is going on in Michoacan, people. It is it's factual. This is why people from Michoacan are getting out of Exodus. This is why they're running away from their city. This is why they're running away from their homes. The cartel, it is, horribly taking over this part of the land. This is an actual video of the National Guard, escaping. Practically they're only using their shields against the organized crime and against these organized groups in Aguililla. Look at this video. Shields, put on your shields, they're saying. This is in Aguililla, Michoacan, the National Guard fighting against the organized crime and group of the cartel. National Guard humiliated on site by the. This is to the policies of our president to say hugs, no bullets. As you see, they're bringing a bed right here, a mobile bed here, and they have an officer right here that has just been hurt. We don't have no crisis. We don't have any. Everything's all right. Everything's okay in our country. There's no violence. There's no insecurity. There's nothing going on. The organized crime, as the president yesterday, he said to Jorge Ramos, he's saying, you know what? In the past government, the organized crime was the one that had control of the people. Now it does not work like that. We have control of it. This is right here. Also, I showed you yesterday that the CGNG cartel showed off their new equipment as it was a presentation, as it was, you know, something that everybody was admiring. This is the situation. An enormous disrespect to our National Guard to just defend themselves with gas bombs and shields and batons. That's it. That's the only thing that you are going to do. Only defend yourself like that. Other than that, you're not going to be defending yourself with no automatic weapon. As you see, a National Guard officer was hurt. And this has been a situation which has been continuously happening. We have been giving you guys actual credible evidence of, you know, migrants exactly saying what has been going on in Michoacan and saying, you know, their testimonies that they are extremely important for everybody that is watching. They're basically at, you know, the organized crime in Michoacan, what is doing, it is going to the ranches or to the parts that they are far away from population, the rural areas, and they're recruiting the young kids. They're forcing them to go into the organized crime. They're forcing them into be in organized crime. And if you're not forced into be in the organized crime, they will actually kill you, assassinate you, or torture you if you're not collaborating with you. If you're not collaborating with the organized crime. So this actually happened in Aguililla, Michoacan. Sadly, people, sad what is going on in our country. And, you know, get to know that the past president of the United States of America, President Donald Trump, he said to the president of Mexico, I want to help you. You know, I want to basically help you, man. Let me help you. Let me try to help you. Let me try to help you out by designating these people as, you know, as terrorists. And not only that, to designate them as terrorists, but I want to help you. But the president of Mexico did not deny the help. So it's a thing that it has been growing. And this is an interview that I did with a migrant from Michoacan that, you know, specifically he explains how they murdered his son because his son did not want it to enter the organized crime. This is how, you know, we bring truth to the news that is actually happening. We were at a shelter doing this interview, and this is a migrant from Michoacan that is running away from the organized crime because the cartel now, as his son was assassinated, they wanted to go after after him. That is his father. Look at his statements right here as he explains how his son was assassinated and why is he running away from the organized crime and the completely incompetent government of our recent president. You know, the reason why I'm coming from Michoacan and from our land is because they assassinated one son of mine. It was the only thing that I had in my life. It was because of the organized crime. They assassinated him. This was this first statement about it, and this is the second statement right here. They got him on. Can I explain to you how it happened? They got him on a taxi. They forced him to go on a taxi. You know, and you know, all of a sudden they had him right there on the taxi. And they put him down on the, you know, they opened the door, they put the door open, they kicked him out, and they put a gun, you know, they shot him right there. They shot him right there. You know, so the organized crime run in the taxi that they possibly stole. Say they lost sight of them. And my son, you know, try to walk to a nearby, you know, location so he can be rescued. He was really close by the hospital of Uruapan. That is another city close to Michoacan. And he sat down outside of the hospital of this particular place. He can get help. And he died right there outside of the hospital. Nobody helped him. Nobody helped him. Nobody helped him. He died right there. This is a statement from a migrant from Michoacan. This is another statement from another, you know, this is an interview that I have posted before. This is a young kid that just recently, you know, accomplished the persecution asylum right now. Recently, he just accomplished the asylum. Him and his mother, the organized crime tortured both of them, sadly, and they killed his brother in front of his eyes. They tortured his brother in front of his eyes. They tortured his brother in front of her mother's eyes. They tortured her mother, and he managed to escape that confrontation with the organized crime when they were forcing them. He explains right here clearly how they kidnap his brother, how they torture his brother, and what they were doing to them as the organized crime was forcing them to work for them. And if they don't work for them, they will kill them. This is his statement right here. You know, when they arrived, organized crime arrived, I was sitting down and I was talking with my brother. And they arrived there and they said to everybody, we are taking all the men. We are taking all the men by force so we can fight. But my brother resisted and he didn't want to go with them. So they, you know, because my brother resisted, they tied him up and they took him. This is the organized crime, right? This is the organized crime who came for your brother and they tied them from the legs and they did all of this. And this is the way that they're doing. They're recruiting people to fight against other, you know, other groups, right? Yes. What did these people do to you? And you know, to me, they did not see. They did not see me because I was laying down on the ground. I was hiding. But my brother just, they grabbed him and because he was sitting down outside, you know, with another one, with another friend. But my other friend, you know, he managed to get away. But the only one that they got was my brother. They tied him up. They grabbed him by the neck and they tied him up all his body. And when my mother came out to defend him, you know, they told that my mom, they were going to hurt her also, and they were going to torture my mom also. They grabbed her by the hair and they started hurting her in front of my brother. So basically, these people, they're recruiting you guys to force you guys to fight against the other organized crime, the other cartels, or the government. Yes. Because my brother, and due to the fact that my brother resisted to go, and fight against them, they took my mother, forcing her. They took my mother also to kill her also. They only hurt her. That's the only thing that they did. And they broke their nose. And in front of us, they were hurting her. How old are you? I'm 16 years old. And you were commentating me that you dedicate yourself to just work where? I work on the farm. I move rastrojo, that is, some kind of fertilizer. And your brother used to move rastrojo also. Yes. We work the farm. We are humble people. We work the farm. We just work the farm. So these people, they just come over here and they take away your freedom because you're working humbly in the farm. So this is actually the situation that's just happening, people. It is just amazing. Just unbelievable how the turn of events that I went from the assassination from the president of Haiti to the migrant camp that is going to be relocated to the ultimately a recap. Also, to interviews with migrants from Haiti that they are located right there inside of the migrant camp. Also, ultimately, we went to the information of Olga Sanchez Cordero, that is the Secretary of Government, that she's saying that we don't have no crisis of a migrant crisis. There is no migrant crisis. Sadly, I just put an audio about what is going on in the migrant station in the 21st century in Tapachula, demonstrating that there's a catastrophe of mishandling the human cases and human migrants over there in the migrant station in Tapachula. Also, we just put, the situation which is happening right now into, basically in Michoacan, how the National Guard has been, a shame in front of the organized crime. And this, I will leave this note lastly, people. And this is godless movement that I just told you. It is like a wave that is coming. It is like a wave that is coming because this started strongly. This started strongly in Argentina. This article was released by Uniradio Informa, but this started in Argentina, people. Argentina was the country that it recently got the abortion approved. And it is a country where the Pope is from there. The Pope Francis is from there. And also, Pope Francis authorized to do studies on aborted fetus cells to prevent future pandemics or future diseases, which later on, a week later, abortion was approved in Venezuela, in Argentina by Congress. This ultimately, I've been telling you guys that this massive wave of abortion was going to come to the north. And now abortion was approved in the state of Hidalgo, in our country of Mexico. Abortion was approved in Hidalgo, and it is now a law. On the 30th of June, 16 district leaders, local district leaders of the political party of Morena, that is the leftist party, they declare on favor of the initiative of the legal interruption of pregnancy all the way to 12 weeks. Later on, that it was sent by the executive under the decree of 728 reform on the Articles 154, 155, 56, and 158, and also Article 157. They have reformed these articles, also 97, 98, 99, 100, in addition to the fraction of the Article 3rd, Article 5 of the Law of Health that establishes that institutions of health, they need to bring attention and medical free attention to the women that they are or they want to interrupt their pregnancy. So abortion has been approved in Hidalgo. Hidalgo, it is the capital of Pachuca. It is located almost in the center of our country. It is a massive wave that is moving strongly into the world now. It is a massive wave that is moving strongly into our country of Mexico. It's moving strongly. And I've been saying this, all of these kind of situations are a domino effect that is coming. All this godless things that are happening. You know, as I was doing an interview with a migrant from Venezuela yesterday, and we did a phenomenal interview with this man. He was telling us that communism, what they do is they were trying to expropriate the church. Look what this a migrant from Venezuela that is running away from political persecution. He was saying communism, what they're doing in Venezuela, they are trying to expropriate the church. They were trying to eliminate Christianity in Venezuela because they were saying that Christianity, it is a way of an indoctrination into the people to believe on a certain belief only. So he was saying that he was being persecuted when he was singing about Jesus. He was singing about Christians. He was singing about God. And, you know, they were trying to, the communist government of Maduro, they were trying to expropriate the church. It is unbelievable. It's incredible. So all these godless things and all these godless situations, which it is trickle effect into communist countries that they are completely destroyed by communism and socialism. All of these situations are coming strongly into our country. A lot of people are saying, Oscar, isn't it, right that is their body and is their right to do this? Yeah, it's your body and is your right. But ultimately, there's a life inside you that I'm not going to be giving opinions on this. But, my obligation is to give the information. And the information is that, practically abortion is moving strongly. And I'm saying, people, it's moving strongly into our world. Strongly, and it is getting approved. And the majority of the places where abortion is getting approved is leftist, godless states. It's just the way it is. Leftist, godless states. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue right here, live, broadcasting you live from Tijuana, Mexico. God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for joining. Buy me a coffee is on top of the link if you guys consider my information useful or, relevant. Buy me a coffee. We're independent media. We depend on, the population. Whatever you guys want to contribute. Thank you so much. Also, we got, what is it? PayPal on the description box. We're live at YouTube and we're live at Facebook. Thank you so much for joining in. As you know, the breaking news today was that the president of Haiti was assassinated. So today we went to the migrant camp and we were basically talking to migrants from Haiti, asking them what did they think about this, situation that is occurring right now with the assassination of the president of Haiti. Some of them, they were saying, I did not know that the president got assassinated. Another one was saying, it's because of the insecurity that is occurring in Haiti. Another ones gave opinions about the Clintons, how they stole all this money from Haiti, and they, basically, left them stranded with promises of infrastructure and better life. And other ones, they were saying, our military is so soft and there's a political situation. It has nothing to do with the DEA. It has nothing to do with nobody else. It has to do with political parties that they're located and they're fighting over power. God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining. You can follow me at Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, YouTube, and Rumble. And also you can follow me at Twitter. Also, I will be fixing my Twitter for people that want to go over there in my Twitter. I will be fixing it today for people that want to go into my Twitter. It's going to be exactly the same as Oscar L. Blue. Thank you so much for joining. Have a beautiful day. God bless every single one of you. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.
pasan días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
Couple of questions.
No.
Rashida, what is your opinion on massive child trafficking that is happening?